Today I will answer a question which many of you have, that how much time do you need actually to get a high score in PTE Academic? A lot of you ask us how many hours you should study, how many hours you should study each day to get a high score. So that is what I will try to answer in this video. But before that, I must point out that there is a lot more than just time. Time is only one part of what you need to do to get a high score. Other than that, there is the approach that you take for preparation. For example, are you depending upon self-study? Have you joined a course? Are you studying with a friend? So depending upon which approach you take, that also has a very big impact on how fast you can get a high score. And then the third point, which is the materials that you use. If you are just depending upon YouTube videos or the free materials on internet, then you might need to spend more time because you also need to search, and you will be wasting time on some not so good materials as well. If, for example, you've got some books, you purchase, let's say, the Pearson's official academic guide, then the materials that you have, they're very to the point, they're very precise, so that will save you time. So when you think of time, also think of the other factors because they are also equally important and can influence your score. Now let's answer the question of how much time you should spend. So I will give you a rough guideline. Try to put in at least 1 month of study. During this 1 month, every day spend 1 to 2 hours as a dedicated studying time, and along with that you can spend 10 to 20 minutes on the go. So dedicated study time is when you sit down and you just focus on preparing for the PTE. On the go is, when you just got a little time, for example, a break, a lunch break, or when you are traveling. So when you're doing something else, but you can also take out a bit of time and then spend it on something. So that's how you should look at your time, your dedicated time, and the time that you are putting in on the go. The dedicated time, like I said, 1 to 2 hours, but what's important is that you focus only on one or a maximum of two question types in a day. So some people, what they do is they try to cram in a lot in one day. They will focus on 5 different question types. They will focus on 3 different question types. But to get the best out of your time, try to limit how many question types you study in a day. So either one or maximum of two. So if it is a simpler question type like repeat sentence and or write from dictation, then maybe you can study 2 question types in a day. But if it is something more complex like reorder paragraphs, then just study that 1 question type in a day. On the go time, so it is most suitable to work on your core skills. For example, when we tell you that you should practice speaking every day, you should practice listening every day, listen to some podcasts, listen to some YouTube videos. So that's the best thing that you can do in these 10 to 15 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes that you have every day. So like I said, you can take this time out during your lunch or when commuting to work or university. But what's most important is that you should be open to change. Don't waste time on what you are confident about. If, let's say, after spending 1 hour on repeat sentence, you get the confidence that this is very easy and I can easily handle this, then you can change your schedule. Okay, you don't need to spend a lot of time on that question type anymore. And make more time if needed on a particular question type. If you find after practicing a bit, after studying a bit, you find that, for example, you are struggling with reorder paragraphs, then make more time for reorder paragraphs. Okay, then on maybe 2 days in a week, you can just spend them on reorder paragraphs. So you have to be flexible. You have to be open to changing your schedule, your plan as you go. You can, if you want, you can download a free study plan on the surewayenglish.com website, and look into the video description. We have got all the details on the free PTE course and other very useful study materials for you. Please also remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Okay, and please also like the video. I'll see you in the next PTE academic video. Thank you and all the best.